Darren Pang and his little ice sculpture bobblehead buddy. I'm Pat Paris. We had that at Steinberg last night, and the kind folks at Ice Cuisine Creations Sculptures were kind enough to bring it down here.
Phenomenal job. Can you imagine being able to cut these little pads out of ice like that? No, and they're not life-size pads. For any of you thinking this is life-size, I'm a lot taller than this.
It was mentioned last night that there was nearly life-size, but not exactly lifelike. Of course, we were watching the game at Steinberg Rink at Forest Park here in St. Louis. You and John Kelly were following the game down in Nashville. And
a couple of moves on the blue line that he hasn't made before, but it showed confidence. It showed a little bit of swagger. These are two rock-solid, reliable guys, and the points will come.
Speaking of rock-solid,
that's ice rock solid.
That's
baby.
ice. That's as cold as ice.
I'm gonna just fix my hair with some of that right now.
There you go. I think we're gonna have this all night long here until it melts.
Ice Cuisine, they're great people, and they can really do something good for your parties too.
Absolutely. We had that desk. I don't know if you saw the desk we had last night.
Fantastic.
Amazing stuff. Yeah, it was terrific. Much more to come. We'll talk about 7. And there's the Panger that was one of the star features and attractions last night out at Forest Park in the Steinberg Rink. Thousands of fans coming out to watch the Blues take on the Predators on the big screen while taking the ice themselves. Let's take a look back now at some of the highlights from the 2nd annual St. Louis Classic.
Good evening, Blues fans, and welcome to a special night as we broadcast live from the Steinberg Rink in Forest Park. I'm Blues PA announcer John Calhoun, and we ask that you make some noise tonight.
He started his own Bob Flaker dance. I like it.
Well, this here took about 4 hours because he's so small, okay?
If I was going to engage a guy like you, I was going like this, and I threw you like this, bring you this way, right? But if I was the other guy, I would go you around first, and then I'd come up like this, okay? But see how I like it now, but it's been done like this.
Here's Backus in the clear. Oh, she ties the game. Unbelievable play. The Blues a power play goal.
Great time had by all at Jim Hayes. Not about the Teen Beat magazine, but about the Christmas wishes and happy holidays, including that ice sculpture hanger. Time for some Blue Notes as we head into this game against the Columbus. Here live now with the ice sculpture, the ice panger. It's still here. It's melting a little bit. Back with more. You're watching Blue Light Zone. It is a Jack of the Box intermission report. I'm Pat Paris, and I'm joined now all night long by the panger ice sculpture. He's getting a little smaller. He's losing a little weight right now. We're a little concerned about that. We thank the fine folks at Ice Cuisine for the sculpture last night and again tonight here at Scott Trade Center. A moment ago, our Bernie Federico catching up with Blues defenseman Carlo Koliakovo. Bernie? Ahead on Missouri Lottery Blues Live, the post-game edition. Darren Pang will join me down here at the Bud Light Zone, the live version and the ice sculpture version. We'll have plenty of reaction to this Blues game, and we'll also be handing out a Panger Award, the ceramic kind. That and much more ahead on Blues Live. See you guys then.
It's always a highlight of my week. The Panger.
Now we can, on camera, welcome Darren Pang with the little Panger. He's starting to lose a little weight, Panger. The ice sculpture version.
He played a tough game, and sometimes you lose weight. I remember one game I played, I weighed in at 128 pounds afterwards. My trainer was a little worried, and Danny Savard said to me, "You can ride my pony tomorrow and be the jockey."
Could have been. Losing that kind of weight. Yeah, that one's made it through Steinberg last night. He's made it through this game tonight. He's a tough little fella.
Really good. And it is that night, too. So we are giving away the Panger Award.
That's right. It's a Panger Award night. That'll come up a little later on in the show. Let's talk about this third period outburst by the Blues. I was talking to John Kelly about it as you came down. You know, this is a Blues team that I think put a scare into the Blues fans watching at home and here at Scott Trade, because in the second period they were outplayed. Third period you hope they'd get it going, and they did.
Yeah, you know, there are going to be moments in games like this where you don't find your legs, and it's up to a coach to identify which part of that line is going and which part of that line is. The Panger Award is special, and tonight I give it to a man that has played his heart out. Ken Hitchcock said about a week ago, and I'll read it to you. You got to grunt and groan and get the puck in the zone. I loved it. And and that's why TJ Oshie is getting the second Panger Award in the last 3 weeks. Because Oshie is grunting and groaning and doing whatever it takes to get the puck in the zone, simplifying the game, winning one-on-one battles, and making a difference. In this last week, he's got 2 goals and 2 assists for 4 points, because my math is awfully good, but it's the little things that he's doing well. It's the tenacity that he's shown. It's the winning the one-on-one puck battles, never giving up on a play, finishing your text on Dan Girardi. Grandma Oshie a little while ago wasn't very happy because I was critical of some turnovers by TJ Oshie. But things have greatly turned since that time. And now, Grandma Oshie got one, and now TJ Oshie has got 2 bobblehead Panger Awards. He doesn't get the big one right here. He doesn't get the ice sculptor right here. What he gets the little fella right here. Right there. So, bang.
I think I called it ceramic. I believe it's probably plastic.
No, this is special.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not ceramic, and it's not. This is special from China.
It is made in China, unfortunately. It says so right here. That one made right here in the good old U.S. of A. though.
Right
that
there.
One.
And that one should be going into a drink right after this show.
Ice cuisine. Maybe we'll take the head right off. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes here on this Sunday night. Blues did win after all, 6-4. Back to wrap up.